Good morning in there, out there, out there, in there, from in here, out here, in the out here, in here. Start the day with a slurp, huh? What do you think about starting the day with a slurp? We have a little snow. Good to be back with you. Certainly like to thank Hugh Bartles for sitting in. If you get a chance to catch Hugh's remarkable sentimentalist that he recorded last week, well, I just give Hugh an email and he'll send it on to you because that guy almost stole the show. Right. Oh, look who's begging. Would you like a little bit of a biscuit? Some little boning biscuit from what's it called? In the France, you know, the place where we get these wonderful...
the boulangerie.
The boulangerie, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, boof, boof. And a slurp. Where's my slurp? But, of course, we have this slurp. Ah, my goodness gracious. That was a strange illness. Yeah. Nothing like panic attack and stomach problem at the same time, and you talk to the doctor and you go, I don't know. I wish I could get Julie out here because you could watch her nose run. It's incredible. It's like nonstop. But you'd really have to see her curly hair. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful thing to see. Well, the stuff's coming down. The tree is still behind the camera. We have much important things to cover today. Let's see, what were they? Huh? We have a little snow out there, don't we, sweetie? Huh? You want to get down? No, you don't. Oh, who wants to get down? I don't think so. So, a moment of... Okay, all right, jeez. Holy cow. We're going to have to perform this. Are you ready? Down, down, claw, down. Oh, that's a good place to be. Can you stay there? Oh, that's good. Oh, well. Hey, I think it was Punxsutawney Phil. I think he cured me. He came out, he saw my shadow and headed for the hills and dragged it with him. Yeah. I think Phil's a bit of a Jungian. Yeah, he saw that shadow side and down he went. Slurp. I know I'm going to be clawed at any moment now. Any moment. Pretty little bit of snow, just a little sugary on our donut this morning. Yes. And Julie's ransacking the place. Oh, we were talking about taking down... Oh, Julie made a bat. Do you guys know about bat with a double T? This is the most beautiful... okay, it's a combination of wool, rayon... No. Wool, and what else? Flax. And silk. Now, who would think to put those together? You know, whoever thought to make a taco? Wool, flax, and silk. You should see it. It is so beautiful. She's now going to spin on what's that wheel called?
This one?
Yeah.
This one is called a sparrow.
This is a sparrow spinning wheel. You place the sparrow just underneath the wheel.
Get her cranking.
And you just get her cranking. And if she chirps, slow down on the wheel, please. Well, anyway, big things to report. The snow has melted a little bit. Look at this wonderful girl. Huh? And there's some books over there. Oh, we're taking down the Christmas stuff. I spent most of the day yesterday wondering why I purchased Julie so many Santa Clauses. Another one and another one. That was your moment of silence. Well, here comes the Super Bowl, and I don't care. Coach's kid who just doesn't care. Nope. I'm reading the book James. It's remarkable. Every page I read, I go, he had to think that all out because he's got all these. I guess he's mocking in a very constructive, angry way. It's knocking me out, and I'm on page 5. I don't know how. And then you think back and you realize, who are the 3 main characters of Mark Twain? Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer, and James. And you all read Huckleberry Finn, and Jim, Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, but, not the 3rd. Percival Everett. He's written close to 40 books, right? It's amazing. I don't know how somebody does that. It takes me a week and a half to even think of writing a poem. Can you believe that this little kid from New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, this little town, who played Little League Baseball and never even dreamed he'd go anywhere but college in the same town, and had every girl in the world break up with him until Julie realized how easy it would be to be with a lunkhead, ended up having a program with Carrie Newcomer. 249,000 followers. Come on, get to work out there. Holy cow. Concert, 20 albums. 20 albums. And how can you be that kind? I know the secret. She's a Quaker. Yeah. You don't have to go through all that, as she calls it, stubborn creeds. You just go in and be quiet. Does something good for you. She was something. So I think I'm going to watch the dog Super Bowl. How's that sound? Julia, shall we watch the dog Super Bowl? They always have that, And we don't have to watch Beyonce come out and have the left side of her dress fall off or something. What? No? What? Julie's correcting me on Beyonce the cowgirl.
It wasn't Beyonce.
I know it wasn't Beyonce. It was Michael Jackson's sister, Penelope, wasn't it?
It was Penelope.
Julie says it was Penelope. Okay, that's good. We got it. Ah, boy. This is really something for somebody who writes poems. Carrie Newcomer contacted me because she read one of my. A woman showed her a poem of mine in an anthology, Phyllis Cold-Eye. She put a beautiful anthology together about poetry of presence, really being, it's a cliche now, being here now, but they're really looking at things. I don't know, but it's kind of a hard time for me to be in the moment because I always think, well, there went the moment. But I can look at something for a long time. You ever take that test in the New York Times? Look at the painting for what is it? It's a certain length of time. Over a minute or something like that. And boy, I'm so happy you're here today. that I'm just going to say you can have that just because you're such a sweetheart. Yeah. Boy, does she love to eat snow. Oh, my goodness, does she love to eat snow. And did I tell you Hugh Bartles almost stole my thunder? I tell you, he is a fine slurper. That guy can slurp with the best of them. What do you think? Okay. So what are you feeling after these first few weeks, huh? I've been getting some emails from some pretty upset and distraught people. And I noticed that it's 24 degrees out. I love this little thermometer we have in a tree, one of those old circle ones, and above it there's a sheltered bird feeder. But you can't really use that bird feeder because it's really a squirrel feeder. But I love this little part of the house. And yeah. Look, I don't like to say their names, so I'll leave that off. The thing that gets me is I'm paranoid now. Okay, about the word disagreement. You have to figure out another way because the word disagreement now means opposition. So if you say, we're going to, let's get that, let's get those curtains. And if the other person says, well, I kind of like those other ones we were looking. Oh, I see. You're opposed to these green curtains, huh? I get it. And it's just sad. And we see it in the smallest situations. I saw a guy throw I mentioned them earlier, a box of tacos at another guy in the grocery the other day. There were only 4 tacos in them. He just picked them up and threw them at him. What does that mean? It means we need a poem. We need a poem. But I have a feeling I already read this the other day. Well. Well, we won't. It's a little surreal-y. It's called How It Should Be. Apropos, huh? It was on a Tuesday. Or was it a Thursday? What makes one wonder about a day when the day doesn't much matter outside of a crime scene? And this has nothing whatsoever to do with a crime scene. It has to do with Yo-Yo Ma playing Bach again, and playing in such a way that Bach wandered into the room with a silver tray that held a plate of macaroons, a flowered pot of tea, a bottle of bourbon. I swear I'd fallen asleep dreaming, but no, I'd begun writing this, and I'm sure our dog had pushed her black butt up against me the way she does to assure us both that we're here together, safely, with one another. She softly feeling my presence as she faces forward, able to be awakened by the quietness of sounds she's not heard before, and alert me with her wary back. I thanked Johann, took 2 macaroons, placed them on a small china plate bordered by twisting ivy, surely hand-painted, a linen napkin, and slowly poured 1.5 inches of bourbon, neat, into a small but heavy glass. Help yourself to as much as you like, said Johann, and we listened together. Oh, what a nice beginning to the day. Be kind. Try to be cheerful. Thanks for being with me. Get me untangled. Thanks, Julie.